So your computer looks different now. Let's work on getting it set up the way you're used to having it. Now each person has their individual desktop page looking different, and now we have another place to do that as well with this Metro page. So the way to make changes on your Metro pages, you can simply drag tiles around. So I click on them and reorganize them in any way I want to. I can unpin it from start, which is going to make this tile go away. If I want to get that back, remember I can go down here and find that same tile and choose again to pin it to the start. And anytime we're working within the Metro page or the start page, to access that secondary menu, I'm doing a right click. So you can see that with a left click and a hold, it lets me reposition, and a right click opens up this option. So I can unpin from the start, and that's my reminders and they go away. I can unpin that and just go through here and clean this up so that it looks to me as most useful as possible. I can also do the same kind of treatment to my desktop. Now you'll notice any of these tiles that I have here, I can also, when I right click on them, have the option to pin to taskbar. And you see that I've got PowerPoint, so let's take a look at some of the programs you might use frequently. So once again, I'm going to click on the down arrow to access the additional applications possible. I'm going to scroll over, and here are all of my Microsoft Office applications. Now notice we've got some of these accessible here through the apps. So I see OneNote there. I've got this reader that's kind of like Adobe, but it's different. So I'm going to stay away from all of those apps and make sure I'm working only within these applications. So I want to be able to get to Word. I use Word a lot. I'm going to right click on Word, and I want to pin it to the start. There it is on my start menu. I can move it around so that I turn my computer on, and the first thing I want to do is go into Word, and it takes me into Word. But I also want to be able to access this easily from my desktop. So once I'm on this start page and I right click on Word, I also have the option to pin to taskbar. So, oops, I do not want to uninstall, wrong button. So I'm just going to click out of that, go back to where I was, and right click on right click on the Word and then pin to taskbar. And so now when I go into desktop, I see Word is now pinned to the taskbar.